Hello, welcome to our training. Thanks for opting in. This is the digital author platform, and I think this training is going to be really valuable for you. So, what exactly are we going to cover? We are going to cover in this training why your current author website is killing your author dreams, probably keeping you from achieving everything that you're trying to work so hard for. We're going to cover why monthly fees that you're paying for this ineffective website no longer necessary. That includes hosting. Um, and we're going to show you how to create an author platform that is specifically designed to grow your audience and sell more books for free with no ongoing uh, monthly fees. So stay tuned if all that is interesting to you. So who am I? I am Frank. Yeah, and this picture is a little bit out of date, in fairness. So if you want something um, more recent. This is closer to what I look like now. That's Lily. Isn't she cute? That's my pup. And, what do I know about writers and authors? Well, I like probably all of you that are watching this, love to write, enjoy creating stories. I've self-published a couple of novellas in a series called the Omega Conspiracy, which I recently pulled down because, like many of you, I probably have it's never good enough syndrome as a writer. So I've gone through the whole rigmarole of creating a piece, multiple pieces, and then publishing it, self-publishing it on Amazon and other platforms. Well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that's right. If I didn't suffer from shiny object syndrome, I'd probably get more writing done. But there's some great news. Most of you are far better on this call, more prolific writers, and more committed to getting words on paper each day than I am. That's actually not your problem when it comes to being a successful writer or author. Me, that on the other hand, it's a different case, right? I just got to sit down and do the words. So, for most of you watching this training, this might sound a lot like you. This is where the bad news comes in. It has nothing to do with your writing, but most of the writers and authors I interacted with while I was writing my self-published books hate marketing. We hate the process of it. Your website isn't helping you actually grow your audience or sell more books. You aren't super techy, and you'd actually just rather spend your time writing. That's the bad news if it sounds like you. So what do I know about websites and digital marketing? Well, I've had 20 years of sales and marketing experience. I've been creating websites since 2006. A lot of flops in there. I currently run about 17 different active sites. I run several different social media digital assets, and I've learned a ton through courses and more trial and error. So, we can thank the shiny object syndrome again for that. I'm not a guru. I'm not here to sell you anything on this training, but in my travails, let's just say I've learned a lot about creating websites and digital marketing, and what I know about the author community in general. Not everyone, but in general, they're missing a lot of the information that's kind of holding them back from being successful. So why is your website killing your author dreams? Well, you can see here, this is a typical author website, an ineffective author website, and a sketch. And if you look at it, it probably looks pretty familiar, right? You have your company colors, your logo, you have a menu across the top. You have, maybe a hero shot of you, maybe a headline. Maybe if it's a good one, there's actually a call to action of some sort, right? Join my newsletter type of thing. Then there's some other shiny eye candy, more benefits, footer. If this looks like your website, don't fret. This is what most websites look like. If we just Googled author websites right now, a lot of them would look exactly like this. Okay? But what's the trouble with traditional websites? Well, the trouble is, if you think about when websites were designed in the early days of the internet, it was all about just having a presence online, right? And that was really good enough. It was like you just had to be online. You have to have a presence, right? But they were really designed to help you get traffic. So if you think about blogs, right, and content that you add to a website, it's really meant to attract eyeballs. It's not meant to keep them or maximize the traffic that you do get. Okay? They kind of act like an online brochure. And if you guys have ever looked through a brochure or thumbed through a brochure, you know that typically, if you're like me, you glance at them, you flip through them, but then usually you just end up walking away without taking any type of action, right? And, one of the reasons that this happens is, and one of the main issues with traditional author websites, or regular websites for that matter, even non-author websites, is that there's just too many options. And one of the main rules of direct response marketing is a confused mind does nothing. So if you give someone too many options, they usually just click the back button. If you're listening to this and this is ringing true, then you're on the right website. You're on the right training, excuse me. So instead of a website, what do you need? Well, what you need is a digital author platform. Okay? And I know it's going to sound techie and it's going to sound frightening, or maybe you think it's just clever marketing, but I'm going to explain to you in a second why what you really need is a digital author platform and not just a website. So what's an author platform to begin with? Let's just define it so we're on the same page. This is from Masterclass. I thought they had a pretty good definition of it, so I grabbed some of it, right? So, you guys have all heard of author platform as a concept, but what is it? An author platform refers to a writer's ability to market their work using their overall visibility to reach a target audience of potential readers. Okay. Then there's the second part. The strength of a writing platform is measured by the author's ability to use their influence and reach in order to sell books and boost their writing career. So, based on that definition, I want you guys to pause for a second and tell me, would your current plain old author website, cut the mustard in terms of that definition of an author platform? I'm guessing no, right? And part of the reason is you probably built it on platforms that were just made to be general platforms like Wix or Squarespace or WordPress, right? And you're kind of stuck just turning a website into an author website. So what can a digital author platform do that your ineffective website can't? Well, number one, a digital author platform is designed in such a way so it actually turns those eyeballs, those visitors, that traffic into your audience. What does that mean? Because that might sound a little nebulous. A digital author platform needs to have mechanisms in it that maximizes the traffic that you get to your website. And by that, it means it needs to take it from traffic to leads that you can then capture and communicate with, engage with, and market to. Otherwise, it's a one and done type of thing. And that does not help you build your audience. So how does it do that? It takes those visitors, those eyeballs, that traffic, and uses different types of funnels, right, to actually capture them as leads. So now you own the traffic. So if you think about this, if you spend a lot of time on social media bringing over traffic or writing blogs and using Google search engines to bring them to your website through your content, what good is it if they come one time, they see your website, and then they leave? That's no good, right? And the majority of visitors that come to a website will do nothing, right? If you bring 100 people to a website on a good performing website, 97% of them will leave without taking any action. And we classify action as like making a purchase or, opting in for a newsletter, anything that's actually useful to your author business. Well, funnels are designed to take those visitors through a specific journey more efficiently, right? And there's lots of types of funnels, whether it's a lead gen funnel meant to take that cold traffic and turn it into your own traffic that you own, or, a book funnel meant to sell books. There's tons of different funnels, right? But they are designed in a way that takes your visitor through that journey more efficiently. The number two thing that a digital author platform does that your regular author website doesn't, it allows you to engage your readers through email. So, typically your regular website platforms, they don't come with email marketing, right? So usually if you do have this set up, because they're not really meant to be marketing platforms, you have to usually engage a third party service with it. Right now, you're paying for multiple things: the website and the email service, and they're kind of clunky to tie together, right? And again, if your website's not great at converting traffic into emails, then you're probably paying it for something you're not really even using, right? So, and number three, all of this ties together in a digital author platform to and allows you to sell more books and make more money. Like that's ultimately the goal, right? The goal should be for you to be able to build an audience, build a readership, take traffic off of your social media platforms from your blog content and turn it into readers and audience that you own. That's the value of your author business. Because once you have that audience, you can market to them, right? You can keep them engaged. You can tell them about upcoming book launches. You can engage them as part of your beta reading club. You can, sign them up for a monthly subscription where they get exclusive content. You can test new book ideas. There's just endless things that you can do when you own the audience. And ultimately, that's going to help you sell more books and make more money, which I know we all do it because we love writing, but many of us would like to be able to do it and make an income so we don't have to do the other things that we do to bring in money. So all this probably sounds pretty fancy. What we're talking about is a complete author platform that allows you to capture, nurture, and grow your audience to sell more books, right? That's ultimately what we're talking about. Now you're probably thinking, well, okay, now it sounds pricey, right? And typically, this would cost you hundreds per month, right? To have a funnel builder, an email marketing system, a CRM, email commerce platform to be able to sell your books directly, a blog, a page builder. You're right. Typically, this would cost you, when you string them all together, anywhere on the low end to a couple $100 to $1,200-$1,500 a month, depending on what you were using and how many services. If you were using webinar services and all of that, yes, it would be pretty pricey. But here's the great news. Below this training, there's a hack to get all of it for free. That's right, free. No upfront cost, no monthly cost, right? No ongoing cost. You're actually going to be able to use the platform below, which is going to have a website builder, a funnel builder, blog platform, e-commerce so you can sell physical and digital products, shopping cart so you could, take payment, memberships if you wanted to create a membership, an affiliate program if you wanted to have people help you promote your products, email automation, webinar software, live streaming, conference software, video hosting, help desk, booking, schedule, surveys, funnel management, everything, right? For free. There's no catch, right? Why am I doing this? Because I know there's tons of authors that would like to be able to make more of their writing career, and I think this is a platform that can definitely help you do it. It's not a limited trial either, where it's 14 days is going to cut off, right? You can actually sign up, use it for free for life. There is some limitations. I believe you get like 500 contacts, but it's this really great platform to get started, use indefinitely. And then as you grow your author business, then you can upgrade, right? What's in it for me? The link below is going to be an affiliate link. I obviously don't get paid anything on free, but in the future, if you decide to upgrade, well, then I will get something. So hopefully this was helpful. Thank you for watching, trying to make this as succinct as possible. And if you found it helpful, please share the training with other authors in need, right? Because there's a ton of people out there spending $20, $30, $40 a month for a website that's doing them nothing when they could really have something that's a lot more optimized. So thanks again. Happy writing and good luck with everything.